y'all? It's your boy Termanology. Right now I'm holding it down with my peoples. Breaking Records Radio. Let's go, y'all.
Hey, yo, it's your boy Monster Man Rocco.
It's your boy Swagger Rock.
This is Snack the Ripper.
Hey, you rap for those who don't know.
This is Master Ace. You are not rocking with the best. Breaking Records Radio.
Breaking Records, man.
Breaking Records Radio.
Breaking Records Radio.
Breaking Records.
Breaking Records.
Breaking Records Radio. Let's go.
Breaking Records Radio.
Press 5 now. How you check? Breaking Records Radio.
Breaking Records, man. Radio is like the place to be. I don't know. Fuck strange music, dude.
And actually, just something you said too had me curious about something else, because you mentioned earlier, you know, putting like 20 grand behind that. This is how we rock video, and you know, another thing you just said in like finding a younger artist, something would have to be someone willing to invest in themselves. And I think a lot of artists don't understand what investing in themselves means. You know, like they'll throw a couple $100 into a song or a single or something, and they'll think they invested in themselves, but it's like, perfect example is you with the How We Rock video. Like, you know, they don't realize it takes 20 grand, you know, to put together a music video and have it done right, you know, in some instances and stuff like that. Like, a lot of artists really aren't ready to really pool all their money and resources behind something and push it. I was just kind of curious, like, what has been, like, the biggest loss you've had to take in your career? Like, something you put money behind and it just did not work out the way you wanted it to?
Probably the biggest L was that video.
Yeah.
You know, that I don't remember ever putting up so much money and doing something so important and having it fail. And the way that did, and it's not that it failed, it's just that, you know, what ended up happening like screwed it over, you know what I mean? But that was probably the biggest L. Another thing was kind of just like wasting my time with artists. I have a big heart and I like to help people. So, you know, there were certain artists that I gave like mad time to and mad verses and, you know, mad connections and different things like that. You know, there were certain artists that I really hooked up. And, you know, at the end, those people kind of like turned their back on me or like, you know, screwed me over. You know, so that's kind of like also why like I stopped working with artists because, you know, sometimes you do certain things for artists, and it's like you go out of your way to really like help out an artist and put them like on the radio with people like DJ Premier or you get them beats by Static or you know whatever the case is. Sometimes like you go all out for somebody, and then at the end of the day, it wasn't enough. You know what I mean? They complain about it or something like that. You know, they turn their back on you and be disloyal. So I would say if I wasted any time, you know, the biggest waste of money was my waste of time, my waste of resources, you know, believing in certain artists and trying to help people out. And that's why I've been a lot more, you know, sparingly with the people that I help out now. You know, I really, really like make sure that I want to help a person out now before I just do it. Like, you know, I got a big heart. I'm always trying to help people out, and then it's just sometimes it's just not reciprocated.
Yeah.